Matthew is learning to hobby. I am reacquainting myself with tabletop gaming. Welcome to Hobby Journeys. Hello Matthew.
Hi.
So we're up to week 3 of our learning to hobby using Imperium Magazine. Because our subscription hasn't come through for the next issues 3 to 6, what we're going to be doing is the battle report from issue 2 that we didn't do because we were doing painting last week, weren't we? So what did we do last week? Can you remember?
We painted these Necrons and also the big Necron
The
that
Royal
we used
Warden.
on the first one.
This chap here?
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, so they're looking a bit cooler now, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, well that's good. Okay, so this week we're going to be playing a battle scenario. So, can you remember how the last battle scenario ended?
So I was the Royal Warden and you were the
Lieutenant?
yeah, and I had to capture one of the objectives and turn it on for backup, and you won 2 of them and I won 1.
Yep. So it was the so in the last one, the Primaris Lieutenant had to stop the Royal Warden from activating the repair facility. But in the end, the Royal Warden activated the repair facility. He's now discovered a tomb full of Necrons, and the repairs facility has awakened these 3 Necron warriors. They now have to get to the end of the map here, where they can reactivate the tomb of Necron warriors, and Scorpic destroyers and lots of other bad Necrons will appear. So the Primaris Lieutenant has to stop these 3 Necrons from getting off the edge of the board here. So we're going to bring in a new rule with this one. So can you remember the rules that we did from the last one?
So
What were the different phases?
So there was shooting and moving.
Yep, so you start off doing your moving, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you shoot.
Yeah, and then also if you're the big Necron,
Yeah.
you have another one. If you're on one of the objectives, you can capture it. So that's the 3rd one for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is right.
And also there's the same 2 for him.
Yeah, that's correct. So this time we'll be adding an extra rule. So now you've got choices. So if you're playing as the Primaris Lieutenant, you are able to shoot, because you get 2 dice for shooting, you can pick to shoot with one of the shots at one enemy and one with another. So you could choose to shoot the 1 shot at this Necron warrior and 1 shot at this Necron warrior. Okay, so you get a choice of shooting, and that probably makes sense because they only have 1 wound. You wouldn't want to waste getting 2 wounds against one of them and killing them, so you don't need to. You only need to get the 1 wound from them to kill them. So probably you're just going to shoot at 2 of them at once. The other thing is that your Necron warriors, what they can do now is we're adding a rule to advance. So you now have a choice. So you can move up to their movement of 5 inches, I believe, 5 inches, or they can move 5 inches plus the number of inches you can roll on a dice, but you won't be able to shoot.
Okay.
So you could you can with your warriors choose. So for instance, these 2 warriors could advance and try to get as far up the board as possible to get
and
a bit
then
of the board,
this one shoots.
and this one shoots to give a bit of covering fire. So that's possible. So that's the big changes we've got in the rules from issue 2. So shall we make a start? Who do you want to start as playing as?
The Lieutenant.
You want to be the Lieutenant to start with, so I've got to try and get off the edge of the board. Look at the order of turns. So Space Marine starts, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So, taking your range ruler. Do you want to start off by with your movement turn? You can advance if you want with your Primaris Lieutenant, but you don't really need to because you're trying to.
Yeah, because I'm trying to kill you.
Yeah.
I've moved, and now can I shoot?
You can.
2
So
dice.
you get 2 dice, so you need to nominate which dice is shooting at which Necrons. You can shoot both of them at 1 Necron if you want to.
I want to shoot them 2.
Okay, so you're going to shoot 1 dice at this guy and 1 dice at this guy.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is make sure you keep straight which dice is for which. So roll
I'm going to say this one for that one, this one for that one.
Okay, just make sure you roll your dice really carefully not to come off the board.
A 6 and a 6.
Both hits. Well, you were hitting on a 2+, so that's a...
Definitely.
So you got 2 hits there. Right.
Now you can save.
I can. So now we need to go on to the roll to save. So I'm going to roll first for this guy. Actually, that was this one for that guy, wasn't it?
Yep. A 1.
Oh no! That's 1 Necron warrior down.
Now that one.
Now the other one. Oh, he saves.
Okay, at least I got one out.
Yeah.
Okay, now your turn.
Right, me to go now.
Moves the guy.
So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bother shooting. I'm going to advance with both of them. So they both move 5. So I'm going to move 5 with both of them. Whoops! Hope I don't knock that.
Is it alright if I put mine on the
Then-
sheet? And when I like slid it under.
You can. Right, so I'm going to roll to advance for this guy. Oh, it's a great roll. It's a great roll. So he's... Whoops.
You're right next
I've
to
gone
me.
6 inches with him.
Let me just move it so you're not.
Oh, and a 5. So, steaming up the board. So what we're going to have to see here, Matthew, I think, is you're going to have to kill both of them to stop one of them getting off the...
shooting.
Okay, so is it going to be 1 at each this time?
You know what? Can I move first?
You can.
Wait, I just want to
Need
make
the
sure.
range ruler, you're right.
Yeah. I was.
So you're moving 6 inches.
I was.
You were
there.
here, I think.
Yeah, I was on the 8.
Whoops.
I was on the 8.
Yeah.
Let me turn it round.
There we go.
So I was there.
About there, so you can go to just in front of the D. There you go. Okay. So,
Now I can shoot.
rolling to hit.
A 5 and a 2.
That's 2 hits. Tension.
Come on.
So let's roll to
I've
save.
I've technically lost if you both don't die.
Saving on a 4+. Oh, it's 1 warrior down.
Yes. Come on.
It's going to come down to this.
Winner. If you die, you've lost.
This is it for the game.
I know, because if you
Because 5 inches takes me straight off the edge of the board here.
Yeah.
Rolling for it. Oh! Down he goes. Down he goes.
Poo poo. You're dead.
There we
Yay!
go. Well done.
He's happy.
Right, shall we have another?
Yeah, I want to be them next.
So that's 1-0 Matthew. Okay, so we did play a few games of this.
Yeah, 3.
Or maybe 4. Unfortunately, the camera cut out.
Yep.
So we didn't get footage of anything apart from the first game.
Nope.
But that's fine, it's all good. So we played 3 or 4 games playing as the Warriors versus the Space Marine. So do you think it was a bit harder playing as the Necron Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't win very
Even though
many
we had
games, did
3
they?
guys, it was hard to advance with 1 life, because you were like, I'm so close to the ball and they can't hit me.
But then we flipped around the scenario so that rather than the Warriors we used the Royal Warden, and that was
I
quite...
won.
Yeah, you won. That was a bit easier, wasn't it?
Yeah, you won the other. I won one of them. You won the other. Then you won the first one.
Yeah. So how do you feel you're learning the rules now?
I would say that time I did about a 7 out of a 10 in.
Yeah.
And
Are you understanding the rules okay?
Yeah.
It's just building up steadily, isn't it?
it's just learning the game.
Yeah. So what new rules did you learn today?
We learned that we had to advance and go off the board. We could advance, and the Necron warriors and the big Necron.
Royal Warden.
Yep, they had to go off the board to win.
Yeah. Okay. So shall we say goodbye to our viewers?
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.